The Yorkshire Coastcast with Paddy. Loving life in Yorkshire. The people, the places.
Hello and welcome to episode 46.
This is the Coast.
And we are looking forward to a flipping fantastic day. We're talking about Shrove Tuesday and the Pancake Day racing in Scarborough Town Centre as we once again team up with North Yorkshire Council for this fantastic event. Also, we're at Norstead School in Scarborough, who are, just before the end of January, holding a Park and Stride event, encouraging children to ditch the car and walk or scoot to school instead, all aimed at encouraging a healthier lifestyle. And the latest on the plans for a controversial gas drilling rig near Scarborough, which have been recommended for approval despite more than 1,500 local objections. We'll also have a look at our latest half-price voucher deals available at thisisthecoast.co.uk, and we'll have a look at some of the other upcoming events happening on the Yorkshire coast. First though, Shrove Tuesday will be here before you know it. Tuesday the 17th of February is your date. This is what it's all about.
3, 2, 1, and we're off! And it's a flying start there from the Town Centre, but we know boys have that pace as well. That's a real swerve, actually. And this is their fourth time, these two teams now, so they know exactly what they're doing. Let's try and get some beanbags in the buckets now, let's forget that then. Right, and now it's the ball between the legs. They're really going for speed here. They want to cross the line first, but remember, toss your pancakes as you go along. Entertain the crowd, entertain the judges. Who is it going to be? There's some real panic on the faces of our finalists here. It's neck and neck. This is the tense climax that we were hoping for. As McDonald's Town Centre cross the line first, closely followed by Boys.
Yeah, that was Boys winning it, not for the first time. And I've been speaking to Chris Golder. He's the store manager at Boys in Scarborough. What is it about the event that draws them back year after year?
Shrove Tuesday is coming, which only means one thing, Pancake Day racing. How many years do you think you've been involved with that event? I mean, you are true veterans of it, aren't you?
Yeah, I think this will be our 20th, or my 20th year anyway.
Now, we're looking at the Golden Frying Pan. Still in good nick, actually, that you won last year. How does it feel when you win this Golden Frying Pan? Because it's not the first you've won, is it?
No, I don't want to jinx it, but no, we have won a few over the years. No, it's a great day, really good fun.
So, for those that have never done it before, what is it that actually draws you into the event? What is it that is great about it?
Well, first of all, you've got to plan your fancy dress, so that's good fun, but it's a bit strange getting dressed in fancy dress and walking through the high street at 11:30 in the morning. And then you've got to get your dance moves out. You've got to impress the judges as well.
I mean, you seem to be quite the performer, actually, don't you? You know how to get the points anyway, don't you, when it comes to winning over the judges?
Yeah, well, I'm too old for nightclubs nowadays, so it's my only chance to have a bit of a dance at about 12 o'clock when the pancake race starts.
And it's great seeing everyone coming together with smiles on their faces. They love the event. It's quirky, it's bonkers. We bring the full This Is the Coast Roadshow stage. We take it very seriously, but it's the quirkiness is kind of what makes it.
Yeah, definitely, yeah. Everyone comes along, has a really good time. But the important thing is you've always got to flip your pancakes.
You do, yeah. And when I won it many, many years ago, the only time we've ever won it, it was controversial because I didn't toss my pancakes and the other finalists picked up on that. But it was let go. So I don't know who's got that golden frying pan. It ain't me. It was probably taken off us. But, fun aside, you always do really want to win, don't you? If you have a year when you don't win, is there an inquest afterwards?
It depends which partner I get. So I've had a few partners over the years, but yeah, I do stress the importance of winning. That's why we're in it.
I love you. You're blaming your partners here. So basically, you're bringing your A game, and you're just hoping that whoever joins you has that A game as well. That's what you're doing here, isn't it? You're blaming your partners if you don't win.
Yeah, no. It's a team event, and it's great fun, and I'd advise any sort of business to get involved.
And you said that you went into McDonald's recently, didn't you? And I think Boys and McDonald's were finalists. Was that last year? I know you certainly were a couple of years ago. I don't know who it was, but there's a bit of rivalry there. They're one of those other businesses that are there every year.
Yeah, there's a few, to be honest, that come back every year, which just highlights how good a competition, how much fun it is.
Great. And how else are things going here at Boys, by the way?
Yeah, busy, really busy. Yeah, we're, like I say, we're just always busy down here, so there's always things to do.
And that was Chris Golder, store manager at Boys in Scarborough. So we are looking for teams of two to represent workplaces, maybe a charity, an organisation, a sports club. We've had Scarborough Athletic FC take part before. So you and a colleague representing your organisation, your workplace, your charity, whatever it is, signing up for free by clicking features at thisisthecoast.co.uk. Now, not only could you win the Golden Frying Pan, but if you are our winners, then each of you, both of you, will win a 6-month membership at Everyone Active. Now, as Chris was saying, it's not just, who crosses the line first. Fancy dress gets you points. How much pancake is left in the pan at the end of the race gets you points as well. And crucially, your entertainment value. So bring your A game, bring a sense of humour and have a laugh, and you might end up just winning. Pancakes are going to be prepared by the hospitality and catering students at Scarborough Tech. Everyone Active will be laying out the assault course as well. And this event is brought to you in association with North Yorkshire Council and This Is The Coast, with help from Tesco as well. It's always a great day. And like I say, it starts at midday, just after the pancake bell gets rung in Scarborough Town Centre by the Bear. Tuesday the 17th of February, midday Aberdeen Walk for the start of the races. So sign up now. Click features at thisisthecoast.co.uk.
The Yorkshire Coastcast. Loving life in Yorkshire.
Now, I've been back to school, Northstead School in Scarborough to be precise, to speak to teacher Samantha Dyson about an initiative that starts on Thursday the 29th of January. It's called Park and Stride, and here's Samantha to tell us more.
I'm Samantha Dyson, and I am class teacher in Year 3 and also sustainability lead. So we've got a Park and Stride event as part of our school's ambition to reduce carbon emissions and congestion at the gates. We are encouraging children to actively travel to school. So we have joined forces with a charity called the Living Streets, and we are challenging the children to walk at least once a week, if not more, or cycle or scoot to school so that they can just enjoy the fresh air, be more active, be healthy, and like I say, reduce carbon emissions and congestion at the gates. That would be a really good thing for the school.
Because it's a huge school, isn't it? It's a really big school. So I imagine congestion is a big problem on that one-way street that you've got outside the front there as well. So that's one key reason. How have the kids taken to the idea?
Oh, they're loving it because we have a tracker. So they get to come in on a morning and they tell everybody how they have got to school that day. And if they are managing to do it at least 4 times in the month, they get a little badge, which have been designed by other children across the country that have taken part. And they're recycled plastics, so like yoghurt pots and things. And the children are currently joining the competition to design the next year's badges as well. So they've really got into it.
Great. And of course, parents are key as well, aren't they? Yeah. And so have parents also jumped on board the idea?
I do see a lot more parents walking on a morning, and I'm sure they're loving it just as much as I am. I've done it a few times with my own children, and just being able to slow down, because we're so busy, aren't we, day to day, being able to slow down and just take that 10 minutes to really enjoy the nature, see things, talk to your children, it's good for everybody, isn't it?
Yeah. And I suppose you don't need to even just walk from home, do you? You could park, maybe drive halfway to school or a little bit more and just have those few minutes of walking, because that'll help the congestion. But it's something which is better than nothing, of course. Yeah,
which is why we've introduced the Park and Stride Zone, which the council have said we're allowed to use the Northstead Upper car park where the old swimming pool was, and parents are invited to park there and walk up to school, and it is a 10-minute walk unless you like to go a bit slower, 15 minutes. But yeah, we do encourage them to park at least 10 minutes away and take that 10 minutes to just slow down. It's so calming. You can tell when children have walked into school because they're just calm and ready to learn, which is what we want.
Yeah, fresh air, exercise, it's all good, isn't it? And that's quite a nice idea that you've got a place, a location to encourage people to park to. It means that actually there could be a whole stream of families walking to school, which means good for the socialising as well on the way to school.
Yeah, absolutely. Would love to see them walking up and maybe discussing the things that we're doing in school. They might get a chance to speak to some new people, make some new friends. So we're encouraging our school to do it. We're encouraging any school in Scarborough to join in. Like I say, it's a charity, the Living Streets. So I would encourage anybody to take a look at what they do and what they offer.
And then obviously, you know, the other side of it is you have to think of safety as well, don't you? So you'll be encouraging children to head to school safely too, which again is good for their education.
Absolutely. So it links in really with our PSHE. Learning about crossings, learning what outfits to wear, reflective gear. So yeah, it links in with all of that.
Great. And just remind us what they get again. They're encouraged to walk at least 4 times a month, is that right? And
yeah, 4 times a month. So at least once a week. And on the travel tracker that we have, it tallies it all up for them and lets them know when they've earned a badge that they can proudly wear on their uniform or their bags or coats.
Yeah, and you said you are doing a bit of that as well. Have you managed to get the other staff roped in? Surely you will have done, won't you?
I'm encouraging as many members of staff to join in as possible. Hopefully next week with the Park and Stride, we'll have a couple of members of staff join us if they are able to.
And that was Samantha Dyson from Norstead School in Scarborough talking about that new initiative from the school, Park and Stride. And if you do want to find out more, then the charity that organises these Park and Stride initiatives is Living Streets, livingstreets.org.uk. I know that Norstead would love to have other schools in the area join them for this great initiative.
The Yorkshire Coastcast, loving life in Yorkshire. The people, the places. This is the coast.
And this is episode 46 of the Yorkshire Coastcast from the team at This Is The Coast. We are the local commercial radio station for the Yorkshire Coast. You can pick us up on DAB across much of the region, actually. Just search for This Is The Coast when you scan your DAB radios and you'll find us. Get us saved as preset number 1. You can also get us online at thisisthecoast.co.uk. Wherever you are in the world, just click listen live. Also get your smart speaker wherever you are to launch This Is The Coast. Maybe in the first instance, enable This Is The Coast. And then just going forward, play This Is The Coast. So get your Alexa cracking on with that. And you can download our free app from the App Store onto your smartphone. You can listen to us that way as well. And also on our app and online and on smart speakers, you can enjoy full match commentary of every Scarborough Athletic and Whitby Town game in the footy as well. All the details on that at thisisthecoast.co.uk/extra. There's lots of other stuff as well that you can interact with us with, including our amazing half-price voucher deals. We've got so many amazing offers on at the moment. We'll talk more about that shortly. But next, plans for a controversial gas drilling rig in the Burniston area near Scarborough have been recommended for approval despite more than 1,500 local objections. Here's Matthew Pells with more.
In a 90-page planning report published by North Yorkshire Council, Europa Oil and Gas's plan for a 38-metre gas drilling rig has been recommended for approval by the authority's Strategic Planning Committee. The scheme's currently scheduled to be discussed at a meeting next Friday at Scarborough Town Hall. Council planning officers said there were no material planning considerations that warrant its refusal and added that there would be no unacceptable adverse environmental impacts resulting from the proposed development. Residents in the area, including local farmers, have said they're seriously concerned by the potential environmental impacts, including on underground waterways. A spokesperson for Europa Oil and Gas has said the company was pleased to receive a positive recommendation from the council's planning team and hope that the planning committee members will now support the recommendation. Despite the recommendation for approval, though, Scarborough and Whitby MP Alison Hume has said she's confident that small-scale fracking will not go ahead in Burniston.
Now, you've been leaving comments on our social media pages after we've posted this story. Councillor Rich Moore says fracking threatens our water, climate and communities. He says, join me Friday the 30th of Jan to lobby the planning committee and say no to Europa. Peaceful, united, loud. Phil Miller replies saying, we'll be there, banners in hand. I'd like to know who are these faceless planners and unbelievable that they think it is okay to frack this beautiful part of the country. I bet they don't live here and have never visited this area. And Sarah Goodall simply writes, joke. And there's much more on this story, and there will be much more in the run up to next Friday's meeting at thisisthecoast.co.uk in the Yorkshire Coast news section.
The Yorkshire Coastcast, loving life in Yorkshire.
Is the coast.
So payday is just around the corner for you, and it's been a long way, I'm sure, since the last one. Usually people do get paid before Christmas to help them out a little bit, but it does mean that January is an awfully long month. Well, if you want to enjoy some experiences, maybe attractions or dining out, saving yourself 50%, well, look no further than the This Is The Coast vouchers page at thisisthecoast.co.uk and also on the This Is The Coast app. Latest vouchers to go on sale. This is something really nice to look forward to in the summer. It's a half-price family ticket for 4 to enjoy Frozen at the YMCA in Scarborough. Yes, YMCA Productions presenting the full magical Disney musical brought to life on the YMCA theatre stage with all the songs, all the characters and everything that you would expect to enjoy. And we can get you in half price. Yeah, a family ticket for 4 should be £50. We've got that cut in half at just £25. Now, I should say there's no guarantee when you're listening to this podcast that these vouchers are still going to be available. So my advice would be to check the website to make sure that they are and buy them as soon as possible if you're interested. Also, we've got half-price family day tickets for a trip to Askham Bryan Wildlife Park. This is just on the outskirts of York. They welcome 20,000 visitors a year, as well as hosting schools, young people and other local community groups for tours, talks and workshops. They've got over 100 species of mammal, birds, reptiles, amphibians, fish and invertebrates, many of which are threatened, from otters to goats and parrots and snakes. So it's a £29.50 voucher for a family ticket, but we've cut that in half to just £14.75. Also, we've got £30 of food for just £15 at the Friendly Forester in Bridlington. Yes, they have got a delicious menu. They've got their new pork tomahawk, they've got spicy tandoori chicken, crispy sweet chili chicken, and the ultimate gyros feast, and much more as well. So it's a £30 voucher for food. It'll cost you just £15. If you're interested or know someone who is interested in learning to drive, how about half-price driving lessons? That'd be great, wouldn't it? You can get 2-hour manual driving lessons with Maverick Driving School for half the normal price. There's only 3 vouchers remaining as I look at this now. Okay, so you definitely want to be heading online. James is a local driving instructor who covers the Scarborough area. He has an above national average pass rate. Just click vouchers at thisisthecoast.co.uk for that deal. £154 down to just £77 for that. We've also got nights away. How about 2 nights for 2 of you for just £80? This is at the fabulous East Ayton Lodge Hotel. Not many of those vouchers remaining. There's also half-price bed and breakfast with dinner, all right, for 2 of you. This is at the Belvedere Hotel and Golf Club, which is in Bridlington. Lovely surroundings, as you can imagine, with the golf course. So, yeah, bed, breakfast and dinner, £200, cut in half to just £100. There's dining at the Lodge at Bridlington Forum. Their menu is delicious. £30 voucher, it'll cost you just £15. You can also enjoy some family climbing sessions at Street Rocks at the street in Scarborough. £50 for a family session is cut in half to just £25. That's a 1-hour family climbing wall session. There's also vouchers for 2 people to give it a go. Just £12.50 for an hour climbing for 2 of you. That is fantastic. Also, half-price family admission to Whitby Marine Discovery Centre, just $8.87 with our deal. There's also half-price family tickets and half-price tickets for 2 for Eden Camp. And what an experience this is as well. How about being a zookeeper for the day at Flamingo Land, just between Malton and Pickering? We can get you a day experience for £100 down from £200, so that's a huge saving of £100. And there's also an experience day for 2 people. It's a full day, this. 2 people, so £400 down to £200. You're saving a huge £200. What a very special experience that is. And half price with our vouchers. Also, you can get £30 of food for just $15 at the Rosette in Scarborough. There's half price 1-hour bowling at Bridlington Forum, just £17.50 for 9 of you. And there's half price tickets for Scarborough Sea Life Centre. Family tickets just £42. Individual tickets for just £11. So there you go. I told you there's loads of vouchers. Just click vouchers at thisisthecoast.co.uk. Browse at your leisure. Do check the T's and C's. And grab those vouchers while you can, because as we always say, once they're gone, they're gone.
The Yorkshire Coastcast, loving life in Yorkshire. The people, the places. This is the coast.
Life in Yorkshire.
Okay, we'll wrap things up on episode 46 of the Yorkshire Coastcast from the team at This Is The Coast with a look at some of the upcoming events. Snow White is at the Kirk Theatre in Pickering over the weekend with performances on Saturday and Sunday at 2:15 and 7:15 from Pickering Musical Society. Also on Saturday, the 24th of Jan, Little Steps, Big Dreams at the YMCA in Scarborough, a variety show to raise funds for the Little Foot Trust, featuring a whole host of singers, dancers, performers, companies and academies. On Thursday the 29th of January, Teachers is at Bridlington Spa at 7:30. This is John Godber's razor-sharp comedy that captures the trials, tribulations and sheer absurdity of school life. You can see that on Friday the 30th as well. And also on Friday the 30th, you've got Hebel at the Old Parcels Office from 7. Rare and beautiful folk songs from around Europe and America arranged and interwoven with care and craft and plenty of crack as well. And also you've got Cinderella at the YMCA in Scarborough next Friday and also across the weekend as well, Saturday the 31st, Sunday the 1st of February. This is Cinderella from Hatton School of Performing Arts. It's their panto on stage. And also next Friday the 30th of January, Adult Panto presents Beauty and the Beast at Scarborough Spa at 8. Packed with outrageous innuendo, dazzling drag, and more sass than you can shake a candlestick at. This is a laugh-out-loud, adults-only twist on the fairy tale that you thought you knew. And Old Red Eyes is at Bridlington Spa at 8 on Friday the 30th of Jan. Solo acoustic tribute to the music of Paul Heaton, featuring the lead singer of highly acclaimed tribute band, the South Martins. Expect a host of hits and bits from these two classic bands. There's always more ideas of stuff going on along the Yorkshire coast on our What's On page. Just click local info at thisisthecoast.co.uk. Thanks so much for listening to episode 46 of the Yorkshire Coastcast.
The Yorkshire Coastcast. The people, the places.
We are on Spotify, Apple, YouTube, and always at thisisthecoast.co.uk/podcasts. Don't forget to subscribe.
The Yorkshire Coastcast.
Loving